up on 21st Century. The struggle to stop honor killings in Turkey.
I killed him with a rifle and I don't regret it.
The price of cleaner energy in Brazil.
I hope to be able to find work elsewhere.
How market changes are hitting the country's sugarcane industry. And when nature and man collide, the struggle of Africa's mountain gorillas to survive in the war-torn Democratic Republic of Congo.
Hello and welcome to 21st Century. I'm Daljit Dhaliwal. In many parts of the world, women still face the prospect of being murdered to protect family honor. It's estimated as many as 5,000 women are victims of so-called honor killings every year. One country that's trying to do something about this is Turkey. But as we're about to see, some traditions, no matter how violent, are hard to change.
This old Turkish village lies in the province of Diyarbakir in the southeast of the country. It seems idyllic, but behind its beauty lies a dark secret. In this conservative part of Turkey, women are sometimes killed by their own relatives for the sake of honor. The merest suspicion of improper behavior can seal their fate. For survivors of attacks, it's a harrowing experience. Fatima was accused of sleeping with her uncle. She was locked up, but managed to flee before she was condemned to death by her family.
I was forced to marry when I was 10 years old. I was treated very badly. I was beaten and tortured. I lived violence every day. I tried to bear it. They took all my gold and tortured me. They sent my children to another village and locked me behind an iron door so I couldn't escape.
Fatima is now in hiding and lives in a basement. The trauma still haunts her.
I am afraid to sleep at night. Someone could come and kill me and my children. Sometimes I sleep for 1 hour a night. I am terrified of any noise.
Fatima was lucky to escape. Others have not been so fortunate. According to a recent parliamentary inquiry in Turkey, at least 4 women are murdered in honor killings each week. It's a huge problem for the country's government, which is trying to modernize Turkey and steer it into the European Union. Since 2004, lawmakers have been tightening punishments against those found guilty of honor killings. Perpetrators now face life sentences in jail regardless of their age. But beyond the cosmopolitan areas like Istanbul, it can be hard to enforce legislation. In rural areas, old traditions often prevail, no matter how fateful the consequences. This man committed an honor killing, but he served little jail time and is now free.
When my sister ran away with a man, I had to cleanse our family's honor. I decided to hunt them down. I found them hiding in his uncle's house. I had to kill them both to finish this problem. I killed him with a rifle and I don't regret it.
It's an opinion shared by many. According to the traditional view, women should not be allowed to bring dishonor to their families.
In our tribal tradition, adultery is a very dangerous act. It is halal or religiously acceptable to kill these people in this region. They should be stoned for 24 hours in a public place. After that, if they are still alive, they will be let to live. This is called rajm in the Quran.
In this traditional milieu, support groups are being formed to help victims of attempted honor killings. The Khmer Center in Diyarbakir provides a telephone hotline for those affected, as well as legal and psychological support. Most of the workers in the center, like Gulay, joined after painful personal experiences.
I started shaking, really. And I started, when I came home, I didn't know how I came home. I came quickly. I said, Mother, what did you tell him? Did he call us? What did you say? Just I telephoned him, Father, I am home. I was on bus, and I was late. I'm sorry. But till I telephoned him, I thought that he saw me somewhere with my boyfriend. He saw me and he will kill me.
Ferda Moran is one of the few lawyers who dares prosecute honor-killing cases. She works closely with the Women's Center.
Örneğin bölge açısından
People
yaklaştığınız
pursue
zaman
issues such as
neden
honor as
aileler
private and want to solve these
bir
problems
ceza
within the
verilmesi
family.
gerekiyorsa
They
neden bunu
prefer to
kanunlara
solve it
bırakmayıp da
themselves
kendisi
rather than
uyguluyor?
appealing to an outside source. Crimes committed in the name
Bazen
of family honor
hele bu tür
are
namus
tolerated
cinayeti
by society.
gibi durumlar
They call it a
kadına
cleansing of the
yönelik
family honor. It becomes a
suçlar söz
source of
konusu
pride.
olduğu zaman
And it is here in this cemetery where many victims of honor killings are buried. Some of these women were pressured into suicide by their families. Few dare visit these graves, fearing reprisals from the community. Sasid works at the Women's Center and recalls one harrowing case.
Öldürülmeye teşebbüsü olduktan
Family
sonra biz
members
basın
attacked her
tarafından
when she was
öğrendik.
7 months pregnant. She
Hastanede
had 3
biz
operations at the
ilgilenmeye
hospital.
başladık.
Her skull was
Ameliyatlar
crushed. She
sonucu
survived
bebeğin
for 7
Allah'ın
months. She
esirci ve
resisted while the baby was
antibiyotikler
alive.
sonucunda
When her
bebeğini
baby died,
kaybetti.
she lost the will
Şemsi
to
Allah
live.
7 ay yaşadı.
For many women in the area, getting married is their last moment of joy. After that, they become subject to a life of seclusion and constant community scrutiny. Women like Layla bear the consequences.
İnsan ondan neyse de büyük insanın dünyası başına yıkılıyor. Benim doğan dünyam başıma yıkıldı zaten. Vurulduğu gece de sabah hemen hastaneye gittim. Doktorlarla görüştüm. Görüşürüm dedim. Yoğun bakımdaydı o sezonda. İşte görüşürdüklerine gittim baktım. Yani kolu alçıdaydı, sargılaydı, kafası böyle. Kafatası böyle içeri girmişti. İnsan ne hissedebilir ki ya bir anlık sinire gelir. 2 can birden kaybetti. Biri yaşayan bir ölüden farkı yok, biri de ölü yani.
Activists face a difficult struggle in their attempts to change customary practices. According to one survey from a Turkish university, nearly 40% of respondents in Diyarbakir agreed a woman should be killed if she committed adultery. Changing these attitudes is a long process.
We must start to show all the women that they are equal and they have got rights. Nobody has the right to make decisions for them and for their daughters also. First, we must start with this, and by time, I think, the social change will be done. I believe this, but it will take time.
But the Women's Center is seeing some success in the community, albeit slow. The Friday call to prayer summons the faithful to worship. At the same time, these children are being called to playtime at a kindergarten set up by the women's group. Here, they learn about gender equality from an early age.
Bununla ilgili çok somut uygulamalarımız var. Mesela mutfak nöbetçiliğimiz var.
Both boys and girls get into dialogue. Everyone has the right to talk. For example, both the boy and the girl become responsible for the kitchen and prepare the table for their friends.
Ve arkadaşlarını çağırırlar.
Fathers like Judge Sanif enroll their daughters so that they may grow up in an environment that nurtures equality.
Daha sonra baktık, eşimle birlikte geldik baktık.
The school is clean, organized, and the teachers are
Çalışanların, öğretmenlerinin de çocuklara daha iyi ilgilendiğini
My daughter has been enrolled here for 2 years. I am very happy with her development.
Bayağı da
She has
memnunuz
become confident
ve bayağı da bir
and
gelişme sağladı.
self-assured.
Onu da hissediyoruz yani.
Activists hope when these girls grow up, they will never face a situation where honor is more valuable than their own lives. But in a country of conflicting traditions and directions, it may be generations before honor killings are a thing of the past.